Time now to ask the expert. Here to answer your questions live on the air about adult bullying is therapist Julianna Lyddon. All right, our first question is from Bill in Phoenix. I have been bullied off and on through my life, and now it's happening in my work environment. The bully tries to cut me down in front of others, and it is so awkward. What should I say to him? Oh, this is tough.
That is so awkward, and I've heard this before. And I kind of have a tough stance on this, especially if it's in an environment where there are other workers around.
Right.
I think it's important you've got to cut this and say out loud, hey, you know what? I know what you're doing. It's radically unprofessional, and I'm not going to put up with it.
Okay, but should you say that in front of everybody?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Now, remember, I hear about this a lot, and some of the things people say are really bad, like really cutting them down.
Yeah.
Oh, you're worthless. You don't know what you're doing.
Wow.
Oh, that's what you think is, I mean, really things that can be bad. Now, I know that's extreme. So if you're dealing with that, I suggest you come in and really nip it. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Jackie from Tempe says, my daughter is being bullied in her sorority house by two girls. They really gang up on her. She is too embarrassed to confront it and allows it to continue. As her mom, what should I encourage her to do? Oh,
this is a tough one. And it even happens, you're in a sorority and you think, oh, it's that sisterhood, right? Like, this shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with this again, and I'm going to say if you can do one-on-one first.
Okay.
And talk to the person that's bullying you and just letting them know. You don't have to go as hard as I was saying in that scenario
in front of everybody.
Right, but just say, hey, my feelings are hurt, and here's what happened last time.
Right.
And I hope we can learn to get along. So you're setting the stage for this, and you're letting them know what they're doing is inappropriate.
Yeah, and that is a much more softer approach.
Of course.
Than the workplace environment.
Exactly, and that's if it's been going on too.
Okay.
Those things. Boy, it'll stop.
Yeah.
In that other scenario.
Yeah.
If you do that.
Oh, I'm sure. All right, the next question from our viewer. How should I respond if the person always denies their behavior?
Boy, it happens a lot too.
I bet.
So what I've said in the past with this is, have it documented in a text or whatever. So if sometimes they're getting harassed via text, make sure that you let them know you're aware of this, it's in writing, and then you block them. Or maybe an email, that way it's kind of another way of making it known and that, I'm really not going to tolerate it.
Right.
And they may still deny it, and then you just have to move on.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Move on.
Okay. This viewer says, my boss is the bully. How in the world do I address this? Do I go to them directly or to HR? And I bet this happens a lot too.
It does happen a lot. I say try to handle it with the person first.
Okay,
just like
with the boss.
Yes, even with the boss. And again, you're going to go in very soft, right? And you're going to just explain the scenarios that lead you to this, place.
Like what happened.
Right. Yeah. And can we work something out, or are you aware of this? What can I do to make it better? Maybe we can work together. Okay. So try that, but it's hard for people.
Well, and I was going to say, when it's a manager, I mean, I'm sure you're scared of retaliation too, or getting fired.
Exactly. So that's when you also have to weigh your options. Hey, am I happy here? Sometimes you have to make those decisions if it continues because it's abuse on a certain level.
Sure. And that affects your productivity.
Right, it does. And your whole life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Julianna, tough topic. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you.